little thing. You probably saw it as you came in, a little
Yes, the talking
red
tile.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I never knew really what it was. And I can do it. You press it, and then you go away, and it talks, and it tells you what to do on the door.
Lift the door handle all the way up. Turn the keys to the left. Put on the chain.
The problem was with locking it, wasn't it? Especially at night time, because you used to always lock up.
Yeah,
And then when we changed the front door, it had a different system.
Yeah.
And I was using all sorts of ways of trying to explain to you that this system had a double lock and that you had to lift the handle and turn the key at the same time. And I think I was just giving you far too much information and you just weren't getting it.
No. In a real way, it does it for itself. Doesn't do it for me, because if I were left with it, I couldn't do it. But it's doing it itself. It works very well. And as far as we're concerned, the whole thing out there is lovely.
We were so pleased with that, and just the idea that you could learn to do something else from it, wasn't it? That now we're saying, well, there was a situation the other day when you were going to the shop, and we said we could have used that red tile for that. And so we're beginning to think, now we know how to do that very short sequencing, not too much information, with that tile. We're beginning to think we could use it for other things.
So the day-night orientation clock, we've got it in 2 of the bays, in a ladies' bay with 6 beds and in a male bed with, with 6 beds. And it displays the time, it displays whether it's morning or afternoon, AM or PM. It displays the face clock, and it also displays the time in digital time. So the clocks also have the facility of being able to show the seasons as a form of slideshow, and that's also very helpful to orientate the patients. So we have nice spring pictures, lovely autumnal pictures and winter pictures and summer pictures. So that's really good, because it's a conversation point, and the patients can relate. It gives them a focus. They can relate to what's going on the screen. So the clocks have been fantastic, really, and that we've been able to use them as a tool almost, really, in able to orientate the patients to the time and day and season. And then they can then talk with their relatives about the time, the time and day and what's being shown on the clock. They've been extremely useful for orientating the patients to time. For the staff too, they're very useful in that it helps to orientate the staff as to, because often when you're signing for lots of medication, you can forget what the date is, the time, and you can just look at the clock, and it helps with signing for your medications. So they really are an excellent tool to have in a general hospital ward.
This project is really about preventing agitation with residents who've got dementia and really supporting them and enhancing their memories. It's a reminiscence tool. It will enable care staff to sit down with the resident when they're feeling upset, sad, angry, cross, and help take their mind back to a different place in time where they were having lovely memories.
And then that's my husband.
Yeah, Wolf.
And that's my daughter-in-law.
Yeah, Helen. Is that Philip? Is your son called Philip?
Yeah.
This is the front cover of the book, and it's got a photograph of the lady whose book it is. This is her getting married. The book's really simple to use, which is why it's a great tool. It's just an on-off button here on the side that you press. And inside the book, there's the memory card. So everything that you record is stored on the memory card. Each page has a play button. So there's a recorded message on each page that you can press.
Audrey and Wilfred Button got married at Cannerton Church, where she was a Sunday school teacher.
And what happens is you press play on the page, and this little statement will bring back a flood of stories and memories. So it's not just about her simply getting married. It could be about the things that she did for the church, you know, getting married, how she met Wilf. So there's so much potential within each photograph.
Having Mai Tai cocktails in Orlando, in America, at the Revolving Restaurant on International Drive.
Wow, revolving.
Yeah, we had some lovely times.
Yeah. So it was actually going round the restaurant as you were eating your meal.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're doing all sorts of things. They used to say, come on, Audrey. I said, we can't eat it going round.
Yeah.
Come on, it'll be all right.
Audrey, I know you love living here at Coombe,
Yeah.
but do you think this book has sort of made your time here, or could make your time here, more enjoyable?
Well, yes, I think so, because you've got so much different things to see. And once you've gone around and seen them, then you know that you've seen them.
Yeah. Does it bring back memories then?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going again, actually.
Yeah, it gives that idea.
Yeah,
Makes you
one
think,
day I should go again.
be nice, wouldn't it? Can
Yeah.
you take me?
Yeah, yeah, we'll take you as
We'll
well
go.
next time.
We'll go on a little adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of our designs. It's the day clock, and it's a time orientation item for people who have trouble with short-term memory and time orientation. The reason it's needed is some people, as you know, if you have some forms of dementia, you can struggle to know whether it's day or night, even if it's dark or light outside. There's not enough of a cue for some people, and it can be the reason some people go out at night. It's not because they've made some mysterious decision to go shopping in the middle of the night, it's simply they don't realise it's the wrong time and they're trying to go shopping in the day. So the only piece of information they're missing is what day of the week it is and what part of the day it is. The information that we display on the clock is the 4 different parts of the day, so morning, afternoon, evening and night, and we do that for all of the days of the week. The changeover between night and morning happens at 7 a.m. and that's very deliberate in the design. If we changed over to morning at midnight, which technically it does do, we'd have people getting out of bed at 2 a.m. being told that it's morning. We actually want to enable people to make sensible decisions, appropriate decisions about how to go about their day as normal. Things happen on a Tuesday morning or on a Friday evening. That's how people plan their lives. And what we're doing is trying to encourage people to be able to make their own decisions about how to use their day and make appropriate decisions that makes them be able to do things in the same way that other people can. So it's enabling them to do what they would do before, even though they've lost this particular skill. And because this can have a huge impact in the confidence of the person about what time of day it is, it can actually have a big impact on carers as well, because carers may find, and certainly some of our customers have found, that they're no longer receiving lots of phone calls overnight saying, why aren't you here, what day is it, why haven't you come to visit me when it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Now when you buy one of these, it will come out of the box, it's already programmed with the timing, and you can plug it straight into the mains and it will be working. It will be set to the right time and date for you already. Most button presses at random by anyone along here are going to have no effect at all on the display. And any that do have a small effect, it will just default back to just being an ordinary day clock. So it's very, very unlikely that someone, even if they do press all of these buttons, is going to mess up the display, which is a fantastically useful feature because people like to press buttons and that's fine. The other thing that we can do using these buttons is switch the blue lighting on and off if people either choose to have or not have the blue lighting effect. Now, if someone chooses to have this in their home, a person with memory problems and time orientation problems can really benefit from this because it provides clear, unambiguous information. It's only got the information that's needed. People learn to trust the information on this, which is really exciting. We didn't know that before we designed it, and we found that people actually trust the information and it does make a difference to them, even when darkness and light aren't a strong enough cue to help them with day and night. They do believe in this.
When I first got the opportunity for Mum to go into some respite care, I was very worried that she wouldn't remember me when I came and picked her up again in a few days' time, and that, you know, that she wouldn't be happy and that she was going to be frightened. And so we were sort of going through a room and trying to get some ornaments, pictures and things that she could, you know, that would make that room feel more like home. Just got looking on the internet, I think, and I sort of stumbled across the cards. I guess I was vaguely aware of them. Maybe we had one as a, you know, birthday or a Christmas thing at some point, and I thought it would be quite nice, more than just a picture, if it had something, you know, that reminded Mum of me. In all honesty. So the card came completely blank, and initially I just got a couple of pictures and sort of stuck them on, and I started to think that it would be nice if it was bright and colourful to sort of attract attention, and then a bit tactile as well, so that just to make it more likely that Mum would get it herself. Everybody knows how a card works. It's not, even now I think Mum could probably pick it up and open it. Hi Mum, it's your son Alex, I love you and I'll see you on Friday. My sister lives quite a long way away. She lives in Hong Kong, and we're obviously in the UK, so I sent a blank one over for her, and she could record a message on it and a current picture, and yeah, I think she felt the same, you know, that it's just a way to make Mum smile. Hopefully it helps her remember you. Yeah, I know it's not a cure, but I think it's comforting, and it seemed good. Yeah, I think they're very easy to use, and for a cheap, simple bit of technology, anything like that helps, you know, helps the carer, puts a smile on the sufferer's face, is just nice. I think it's good.